Welcome to Overdrive AF, the official podcast of Overdrive Fitness. My name is Teddy Gerzon, and I'm joined by Gina Marie Gerzon.
Hello.
Always with us, Destroyer.
What's up?
Bringing the podcast fresh to you every single week. No pets except for Don Corleone. All right? But
Swagger's in the office.
he's behind the camera cleaning himself. I think Derek Jeter's on the massage table.
That's true.
And Swagger's on the futon in the office. So, rainy, gloomy day. It's really cooled down here in New York. It's starting to feel like October.
Feels like fall.
It took till the end of October to feel like October, but here we are. All right.
Not complaining about it.
Not complaining about it.
We like the bay doors open
Yes.
as much as possible.
Yep. And Destroyer, how was your week? You were in Boston for the weekend. Did you get any running up there?
No, but I did a lot of walking, so not quite as intense, but it's
You got movement
it's
in.
something. Yeah, I wasn't sedentary for an entire 2 days.
Did your weekend run on Dunkin'? See what I did right there?
Leading into the
My the donut eating video. Yes, donut eating strategy video, which will be coming to your screens on your mobile phones soon. How about jump shot? You any jump shots up this weekend? This week?
No, it was a busier week, and I don't know of any good hoops up in Boston.
Oh
So,
man.
yeah, I'm not familiar with the new neighborhood yet, so I'll need to locate and then make use of.
Your brother's gotta
Years
send you.
Yeah.
Gotta direct you.
There's just nothing like that Rucker Park feeling, I guess, right?
Exactly.
You can't replicate that. So yeah, I mean, one thing I definitely want to speak about is the new. I mean, it's been new to. We've been on it for almost 2 months now. The pumpkin spice muscle egg. I am absolutely obsessed with that. Just chugged my glass about 20 minutes ago.
Well, I put it in my oatmeal.
Yes.
I like hot oatmeal. Pumpkin spice.
Well, as a wise man once said, "Ooh, baby, I like it raw." So I just drink it straight from the bottle.
Well, it's pasteurized, so.
Yes.
But yes.
You get the point. But yeah, I mean, muscle egg is a great way to get some high quality protein, extremely bioavailable, without any added fat or carbs. So you can really stay on track if your goal is to achieve a lean body, which it should be if you want to be able to get fit, get strong, feel energized, and be able to eat more in the long run.
Strong bones, good immune system, nice looking physique.
Look great naked.
Naked.
So, yeah, today what we're going to talk about is one of the top 10 fat loss myths that we normally have to debunk for all incoming clients, new members, whether it be online or in person. So that is spot reduction. So the myth that spot reduction works, right? Because we usually get a lot of people like, I don't need to lose anything in my arms. I just need to target just the belly and the thighs. Or specifically, remember I got that one request. I look fine as hell. I need to move my belly fat to where my butt is. Because I want a small belly and a big butt.
Yep.
And I'm not going to go on to the other vile things that she said about her body. So just picture it. To give you a description without really going into it, the phone consultation was like speaking the lyrics of a Cardi B song, not singing them or rapping them. And not in a Ben Shapiro type of way.
It was in a very defensive kind of
Yeah.
way, kind of.
Thick accent.
Like a little paranoid but angry.
Yes, marijuana will do that to you.
I bet that was a pretty accurate.
Yeah.
What did you say was pretty accurate?
Yeah, that was the perfect combo. And shocked is probably one of the few words that could describe my reaction to that. However, the myth, spot reduction works, totally a myth, all right? I mean, it's widely believed that if you focus your exercise and weight training on specific areas of the body, that you'll be able to reduce the amount of fat in that specific area or region. I mean, it's false. It's horseshit.
It's like, oh, if I do 1,000 crunches a day, I'll get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Or, what's the word? I don't know. If I just do 1,000,000 tricep extensions and, I'll get rid of those bat wings.
The lunch lady arms. That's what I usually
lunch
get.
lady arms,
They tell me, I need
the
to get
bat.
rid of my lunch lady arm.
Yeah. Or the waving flags or whatever. I know the ladies are pretty self-conscious about that too.
Mm-hmm. But, I mean, in reality, there's just no such thing as spot reduction.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you really do need to get on a proper plan of not only just the strength training, but, improving your aerobic capacity, your conditioning, get your calories in check. What we mean is not so much how much you're taking in, but in respect to what you're burning.
Mm-hmm.
And, once you're consistent with that, then your fat mass will start to decrease, right? And then your muscle mass will also start to increase. And I guess that kind of goes into another sub myth that we can even throw into this spot reduction, and that is turning fat into muscle. There's no such thing. Those are two separate tissue, right? You can increase one and increase the other also, but one doesn't just morph into the other. They're two totally separate things. Okay, but going on to if I do 1,000,000 or 1,000 or whatever tricep kickbacks.
I mean, if we're thinking about isolating an area, we could still, do that core work and, get our bicep curls in and get our, our kickbacks or our skull crushers in or our lateral raises in or the smaller muscles, but maybe throw that towards the end of the workout or superset it with something much larger to keep the caloric burn higher, right, and to increase your metabolic rate for a longer period of time throughout the day. Adding in circuits, but still lifting heavy enough that you fatigue the muscle, take your rest and hit it back up again, and then combining it with variations of conditioning, so high and low, letting your heart rate get high, low, and then kind of mixing that up through the week, and then with that, making sure that you're eating appropriately. So eating enough to that it'll sustain you and allow you to feel strong through your workouts and allow you to sleep well because you're getting the right amount of calories, but at the same time enough so that you're still using that body fat that it's taken you so long to accumulate as energy. Right?
Yep. And
because body fat is there, we've evolved into this for a reason, so all that body fat is there to help us on days and weeks when back in the day we couldn't find food, it was too cold to hunt, or whatever the case, the food supply was scarce, that body fat was stored on different areas, depending on male or female, different areas to help support our survival. Obviously we're not in that mode any longer, but we can still reverse that.
And like I was trying to get at before, like you said, you mentioned like 1,000 tricep extensions or tricep kickbacks even, and or like 1,000,000 reps of light weight. I mean, you're not if you're really trying to build that tone look, you're just doing a ton of reps at a light weight isn't going to do much. You're going to have to, eventually move on to heavier weight. All right, now it won't make you bulky, so ladies, just throw that shit out the window. All right, it's just a horseshit myth. So eventually you are going to have to be able to start moving heavier weight, and even in some sense less reps. All right, so you're not going to need to do 1,000 reps or anything, or even live on a hamster wheel and run miles and miles a day on in one stationary spot in a treadmill. So do not be afraid to start moving into more compound movements with heavier weight. That'll really help fire up your central nervous system, release more muscle building hormones, fat burning hormones, and increase muscle tissue while decreasing fat tissue. So as far as spot reduction, does it work?
It's false.
Wait, no, what about those body wraps?
And those detox teas.
The detox teas, the T-tox. And then so stop wrapping your belly with fucking saran wrap. Stop wearing those neoprene ab wraps that you put underneath your shirt. Are you sweating more? Yeah, okay, fine. But some of you sweat a lot when you drink. Are you burning fat when you're drinking? Do you get leaner every time you fucking pound a bottle of Jack? Didn't fucking think so. So cut the shit. I mean, I guess we could argue for cops.
What?
I mean, if you're sweating a lot watching Cops, then you
Right.
probably are burning fat.
Right. Why are you all sweaty?
Just watching Cops.
It's Shark Week.
Cops doesn't come on till 4. So, speaking of sweating, Destroyer, were you sweating being a New Yorker in Boston? I mean, that's enemy territory.
Always, yeah.
Maybe that's why you weren't shooting around, because,
Yeah, I didn't want to have anyone challenge me or have to be challenged,
Yeah.
I don't like showing people up like that.
Yeah. You don't want to embarrass anybody in Beantown. I mean, they've been locked up for how long?
Riot.
Yeah. Let them hold on to that 2008 Celtics championship. It's the most milked NBA championship I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Almost as bad as Jets fans in Super Bowl 3. I say that as a Jet fan. So, spot reduction. Cut that shit out. If you really want to learn how to burn fat, achieve a lean body, increase muscle tone so you can actually increase muscle mass, so you can actually learn to eat more while achieving the body you want and dream of, then just hit up overdrivefitnessny.com. All right, slide into our DMs at OD Fitness NY on Instagram and Twitter, or just email Titan, like our dog, the mascot, Titan at overdrivefitnessny.com. And although he has no thumbs, he will respond to you promptly. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, Google Translate's a wonderful thing. Anything else that we need to cover this week? I'm trying to remember. We've spoken about our member, Jeff Shalom, several times before, but
yes.
We did highlight him on the Instagrams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
This past weekend.
would you like to speak about
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah. Shout
My
out
name
to
is
Jeff
Jeff.
Shalom once again for in total losing over 35 pounds, losing over 9% body fat. He's at the leanest he's ever been. I think even leaner than his college and almost high school days. I mean, he's really feeling himself. He's feeling so confident. He's ready to take it to the next level. We're gonna really push this phase and see what we can do. The majority of this transformation actually has been done through the lockdown. So I would, make a note, all of you guys listening and ladies listening, our Overdrive app works very, very well. Jeff has been working with the Overdrive app for months and months and months now. Remotely, he checks in to get his in-body readings from time to time just to make sure that we're on point. We make changes when we need to. Jeff has his running schedule, so Jeff is consistently mapping out 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, and then marathons within this year that he's done virtually. So again, he's developed a real mental toughness. It's very different when you compete and when you're racing against yourself pretty much, even though you might have some kick-ass tunes and good scenery. It's very different than when you're running and racing with tens and hundreds and thousands of other racers to get into that energy. Or when we're powerlifting or when we're competing, it's very different when we're going for our 1RM here than when we are on the platform. So I have to give it up to him. He's been really digging deep on this within this past year. He's really put his nose to the grindstone, and he's come out on top. Again, this is just the beginning for Jeff. We are continuing. He's hit a huge milestone. He weighed in at 198.8 just this past Friday, so that was a huge milestone for him. He is under 15% body fat at this point. I'm so happy for him. He's been such a great example for his three boys who all play soccer on different levels, and his wife Anna, who's kept him level-headed, fed really well and healthfully, of course, and kept the household running smoothly. So props to Anna. And I can't wait to see what this next phase has in store for Jeff, because he's ready to push it and kick it up another notch or two or three. So I'm ready to guide him and support him, and we're here to give him all the advice and support that he needs through this next phase. I can't wait to see what happens, physically, even emotionally, spiritually for him. Brings you to another level. So we'll dig deep again. We'll kick it up another couple of notches, and that's it. I mean, he's just solid. He's been very, very focused this time. And again, it just goes to show you that, like we had said in the post, that when you put your mind to something, anything is possible. So he had all the cards stacked against him. We were social distancing. He was home with limited access to anything. He had just some dumbbells at home. He had our sweat workouts available through the Overdrive app, workouts sent to him on a weekly basis, his running schedule set, and just the road and some tunes. So you don't need much to get shit done, but he did it, he's doing it, and he continues to accomplish every goal that he's set forth. He's literally checked all of them off and sent me photos of that. So we can learn a lot from Jeff, and it gives us inspiration too, because we all kind of ebb and flow through our training cycles, and there's days when we feel really motivated and focused, and there's days when we might not be feeling it so much. So we can take some good energy from the success of Jeff's successes pretty much this past weekend, and use that maybe to inspire us a little bit if we're feeling a little low. So it's very possible. Like I said, remote strength and nutrition coaching on our very own Overdrive Fitness app, guys. It's coaching at its best here. So he made it happen. We can make it happen for you guys. You guys can make it happen. So just contact us.
And back to spot reduction, it definitely does not exist, doesn't work. But what we can guarantee to help you lose fat is supplementing with Burn AM by Prestige Labs. All right. So if you want to receive 40% off on Burn AM, the best fat burner on the market, and it also doesn't have stimulants, so it won't jack up your heart rate and put you 6 feet under. Just head over to overdrivefitnessny.com/Prestige Labs. All right, that'll get you our specific distributor link or discount, and you can check out all the other awesome supplements and safe supplements you can take on that line. But again, we are batting 1,000 as far as members that are working with us and taking Burn AM in their pursuit of burning fat. We have yet to have had anybody not burn stubborn body fat while taking Burn AM in conjunction with our nutrition coaching and our training plans.
It just allows your body to be more efficient. It wakes up those areas that, the organs and those systems that might be lagging a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives you that extra boost without the stimulants. It actually just allows, again, everything from the inside to work more efficiently. That's all. That's all it does.
It's like playing Super Mario without ever eating a mushroom. Like you're just never ever going to achieve that next level. So yeah. Any other things we need to cover?
No, we're good.
I'm trying to think. I'm just super pumped for the donut strategy eating video with a fellow member of ours who you guys will see soon.
That's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, we call him G-Reg with the third leg. So he will definitely be on video. We're so pumped to have him on here.
Is he going to be professionally dressed or casually dressed?
I ordered us sleeveless tuxedo t-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah. So, because, it's when we want to party, but we want to be formal. And getting a ton of great feedback from all our hard gainers out there that are appreciating the pancake and pizza eating videos. So I'm glad that we were able to teach you something and help break through some barriers as far as your inability to gain weight, which mostly is behind the fact that you little, I'm not even gonna say it, but you wusses just aren't eating enough. So now you have a trick on how to eat more a lot faster, and tried and proven results. So that's all we have for you this week. Tune in next week to another episode of Overdrive AF, where we'll make you stronger, leaner, and put some smiles on your faces. All right? So
smiling is good.
Smiling's very good.
Smiling, my favorite.
I like to smile. Destroy anything before we head out?
I think that we just have to mention that, in debunking spot reduction, that you've also debunked the classic Nanuet method of just arms.
It's chest and arms.
Oh.
Yeah. Chest and arms, Monday through Friday. It can, yeah.
As effective as you think.
It's kind of effective, but not really. Will it work? Well, in comparison to the rest of the county, it absolutely does work, because apparently most people don't work out right. But hey, if all you're doing is chest and arms every time you go to the gym, it's a lot better than some other schools that we see that are only taking selfies. So,
in their gear. In their expensive gear.
Yeah, maybe the spot reduction that those people need to do is a lot less actual selfies and more spotting, because you're actually challenging yourself with some real weight. But we digress, and we cannot wait to bring you another fresh episode of Overdrive AF. See you guys next week.